I'm a freshman in the SFS and I'm a cancer survivor. I was diagnosed in June of 2009. It was found out completely by chance. And I think having thyroid cancer, being diagnosed, I just remember that day, and I remember that I found out in the middle of a CT scan. My dad walked in, who works at the hospital where I was being tested, and he didn't even have to tell me that I had cancer because the look on his face really said everything. That was really the most poignant moment of my diagnosis, was seeing the look in my parents' face when they knew I had cancer and I knew I had cancer. And from that moment on, it was, I had surgery, I went through 8 months of treatment, and I had some really low points. I've learned that I've found the lowest points of myself, but I also found some of the highest points because I would have never thought that I would have had the strength I did going through that process.
I was 19 when I first heard the words, "You have cancer." Today, I'm 22 and cancer-free, and I relay because I want to continue to fight back against cancer for those who still suffer and will continue to suffer, and I do this because I want to make a difference.
The people that I met were some of the most giving, generous human beings I've ever seen. And I think that one of the great ironies to cancer is that it's one of the worst things that can happen to you, but it brings out the very best in people. So when I think of cancer, when I think of Relay, I really do think back to that sense of community. For Relay, you really see that. You see family and friends and caregivers and survivors and memories all coming together to tell cancer that we're better, and we will always be better.
Cancer sucks, and it doesn't matter what age you are, if you're young or you're old. It's never a welcome word from anyone, and I really see Relay as a way to kind of acknowledge that yes, cancer does suck, but there is life beyond cancer, and there should be. And as part of my life beyond cancer, I have made a conscious effort to try and acknowledge what has happened and own the title of a survivor.
I think that's what Relay does. I think it cements a really, really, really strong sense of hope. It's about like partying and celebrating and just being like, you know, we're all people, and we're not like sick people and healthy people and survivors. We're just all people together fighting this.
Relay is a really powerful experience, I think, because for people who haven't encountered cancer, it's letting them know about cancer survivors, is sharing experiences, is sharing stories. It's first and foremost a celebration, I think, of life primarily. And I really like the slogan, the idea of celebrating more birthdays, of remembering people that we've lost to cancer, and commemorating people who are going through the process of having cancer or have survived it. And that to me is what Relay is really all about. And I think that being part of Relay is really a detachment from my individual experience and identifying with other people who have similar experiences, or thinking about the people who, in my life and in other people's lives, who didn't make it through and weren't as lucky as I was. Because of that, I think that Relay is, it is about the communal aspect. It's about the entire group of cancer survivors, because everyone has been touched by cancer at some point in their life. Having gone through that experience on a personal level, I can say completely that Relay is important. It's important to think about the survivors. It's important to think about the people that have been lost to cancer, and it's important most of all to raise money for the American Cancer Society. Aside from just donating to research and donating to the broader cancer hospitals, they're really involved in the actual experiences of people with cancer.